Oh man, how many twists can you add in a single episode?
I know, right?
But that ending, what the hell was that about?
Hey, Commander Fennec here. And I thought the majority of the episode was very well executed, both what's going on in Juliet's silo and Solo's.
Until the ending.
We'll get to that. I thought the whole setup between Mechanical and IT was really well done, because the writers played on the fact we knew, but also that we didn't really know all the story.
That's right. I mean, we thought Cheryl knew, then we thought Knox knew, but then they devised a plan and it all seemed to go wrong. Or did it? Or did they actually fail? They kept us guessing right up to Doc Nichols.
Oh, Doc. That was so sad.
Especially because, like a minute or so later, Juliet gave this big speech in Solo's silo about how they're all they've got and she needs to get back to her own silo to save her friends, her family, her dad.
That got me. Right there.
But the important thing is, I was right about Cheryl knowing.
Well, actually, you expressed disappointment that didn't seem to be the case. In fact, if I remember correctly, you said you'd fooled yourself.
I thought I'd fooled myself, but it turns out I was right. So I didn't.
In any case, this entire segment was extremely well done, including Lucas informing Bernard of what he knows, trying not to let the AI realize he's telling him what he shouldn't.
Leading to Bernard's complete mental breakdown. And it turns out there was no connection between Walker not having left her room for 25 years, with Judge Meadows finding out the truth around that same time.
Nope, nor were there any secret tunnels.
Secret tunnels?
Thanks, Gigi. But there were none. No tunnels, and Juliet went back the way she came.
Now, about Juliet, wasn't it lucky Solo found that scrap of paper saying safeguard procedure? Hey, wasn't it lucky Juliet went in the right direction when she was set out to clean to find his silo? As it turns out, it was probably the only one she could have gone in. Wasn't it lucky she had that fireman suit when Solo's dad's suit was riddled with mouse holes? Wasn't it lucky Knox and Cheryl didn't break their backs jumping over the edge as they did? Wasn't it lucky?
Okay, we get it. Most stories, if not all, depend on luck. And yes, all of this worked well. Until the last few minutes. Juliet coming back just at the right time to help the silo was a big moment.
What fortuitous timing. It pretty much was all good until then. I mean, Bernard coming out allows Juliet to come in. I mean, that's fine. But then she goes into the decontamination chamber and somehow drags Bernard in too? How did that happen? Especially considering he's the one with the gun.
Yeah, that was unsatisfying. And then they're both burned into a crisp.
Well, no they're not. Juliet's got the fireman suit. What turns out to have been a fallback option became the reason we'll see her in Season 3.
But what about Bernard? Oh, he'll probably make it too. She jumped on top of him to protect him, right? And together, they'll go to level 14 and seal that pipe to prevent the silo's AI from gassing everybody, thanks to the knowledge Solo gave her.
But why would an AI designed to keep people alive do that anyway?
That's where it all starts to fall apart for me. We don't actually need to know. Mysteries are what keep the wonder and the interest alive. It makes us part of the story along with the characters. And that flashback sequence we end up with concerns me. But nothing really happened in that scene. Yeah, but at the same time, are they using it to establish some new characters, and will they be explaining to us what happened to the world? To be frank, I'd rather not know.
Like that duck-shaped Pez dispenser?
Exactly, we really didn't need to know where that Pez dispenser from Season 1 came from. Well, maybe it's not the same one. Well, the fact the show's theme tune came up right before we saw it suggests otherwise. So we now know both that woman and that man will be part of the survivors. Him because he's involved in building the silos, and she because he likes her or something. And I kept thinking, we don't need any of this. Please don't shatter the mystery of this place with flashbacks that explain everything.
Guess we'll have to wait a while to see if your worst fears will materialize.
Indeed. Whereas the end of Season 1 made me so excited for what's to come, I'm a little apprehensive at the end of this one. But looking at the finale itself, up until then, it truly was great. Good drama, good action, terrible tragedy. It was all very well done.
Until the end.
Yeah, until the end. So, this concludes our thoughts on Silo's second season. But tell me, what did you think of the episode and the season as a whole? Share your thoughts in the comments. Live long, and may the Force be with you.